Hello Internet, it is day 11 of Vlog Every Day in April, and because it is a really gray day outside, all I want to be doing is playing video games. Since I have to make a video though, I figure I would instead talk about video games. Specifically, my favorite video game, Command & Conquer Red Alert 2, and its expansion pack Yuri's Revenge. I should start off by saying that real-time strategy games are my favorite kind of game. You've got your first-person shooters, you've got your role-playing games, you've got your turn-based strategy games, and you have your real-time strategy games. And for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, the real-time strategy ones really appeal to me. Red Alert 2 is one of these real-time strategy games, and it is from a series of other real-time strategy games, all under the Command & Conquer brand, which is now owned by Electronic Arts. I have played every Command & Conquer game, and Red Alert 2 is still far and away my favorite. For those of you who've never played Red Alert 2, the plot is kind of complicated. It's alternate history, and it is very much sci-fi, and it's really, really campy. The first game in the series, Command & Conquer Red Alert, has an alternate history version of World War II. It's the Soviet Union versus, like, Western Europe. Red Alert 2 picks up where Red Alert 1 left off, and it is essentially World War III involving the Soviet Union and principally the United States. Those are the two main players. And the game kicks off with a Soviet invasion of the United States. I will leave a link to the intro cinematic down below in the video description, and I'll put an annotation up over here for it. If you watch that video, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about when I say that it's got sci-fi and camp out the wazoo. One of the things that makes Red Alert 2 my favorite game ever is the fact that the story, while absolutely ridiculous and campy, is really, really satisfying. I can't think of another game that has had such a consistently strong narrative arc. The story in itself is not amazing, it doesn't have a lot of surprises or twists and turns and like great storytelling, but it just makes you, the player, feel really important the whole time, and you're doing important things, and what you do actually like has meaning in the world of the story, which doesn't always happen. If I were doing this video on another video game, I would probably have to end up talking about all the changes I would make to the story. The only change I would make to Red Alert 2's story is to make it longer, just to add more to it, because I just really enjoy how it works. It's great. You've got time travel, you've got psychics, you've got lasers, you've got mind-controlled squid. It is so campy, but so good. If you can get it to work on your computer, I highly recommend you playing it, because it's really, really, really fun. The gameplay is also very enjoyable. It's pretty simple. Each mission is essentially the same. You build up a military base, and then you build a whole bunch of tanks, and then you go fight the bad guys. It's that formula every time, so it can get a bit repetitive if you play it for hours on end, for days on end, which I do occasionally. But again, it's still really satisfying to start with very, very little, end up with a whole lot, and then just crush your opponents. I find that satisfying. That probably says something about me. I don't know what it says, but that probably gives you an insight into how my brain works. That's my favorite video game. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite video game is. And then if you've ever played Red Alert 2, let me know what you thought of it down below too. I am always excited to talk about that game, obviously. And if you're doing VEDA, or if you make videos here on YouTube, make a video saying what your favorite video game is. I would like to see those too. That's all for today's video. After I'm done editing this, I'm probably gonna go end up playing Diablo 3. So that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of my day. And I will see you guys tomorrow for VEDA Day 12. Bye.